What is good, community? So this is the figure I've been waiting for quite some time. Finally got him. I'm about to review the Iron Patriot for you guys, so let's get into it. Yo, what's up, community? Nightmare here. Alright, so here we go. Now, this is one of my favorite villains from last year, Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot. I just completely loved his character all around, just for the fact that here's a guy who was a complete bastard in every line of the Marvel Universe, and all of a sudden he gets into this great deal of power. And you know, somebody with his ego, his insanity, it's just not going to end well. And frankly, it didn't, but it did go. It went really well for the longest time. I was a big fan of the Dark Avengers. And just all around, his character just really blew me away. Just for somebody who was that badass, you know, that evil, to get that line of power, and he did all right for the majority of the time. I mean, he, in the president's eye, you know, the world, in the Marvel Universe, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He made sure that everybody was safe, and at the same time, he did his own thing. And you guys know how Norman Osborn is. He had the list going on. He really manipulated all of Marvel for the time being. But, you know, all good things have to come to an end, and I was really sad to see the Iron Patriot revert back to, you know, the Green Goblin. But you never know, they might bring him back. So, but that's enough of him. Let's get into this figure now. Of course, they come in the standard box for all you mint on card collectors. Really, I forget who does the artwork, but it's beautiful artwork. I love it all around. I mean, it's so cool. And they actually have a new guy coming in. We actually got to meet him at Comic-Con, so all the new packaging, you'll see his artwork. I wish I could remember that name. I'll probably have to hit up Dave and find out who he is again. But yeah, just a standard packaging, you know, for the Marvel Universe. Really sick stuff. So, and then you can see the other characters in the wave. I finally got all three of these guys, so really happy about that. But yeah, this is the actual character I've been really waiting for. Big thanks to my buddy Ryan Wright, who brought me one down from the UK, because I couldn't find these guys for the longest time. And of course, at my little shop down the street, of course they have them there finally. So, but yeah, so really damn cool. So let's not open him up, but let's move on to the actual figure. Since I ain't got to open them, we have one already out for you guys. So like I said, just a beautiful figure. I'm a huge fan of Iron Patriot. I'm so happy I actually got this guy. As you can see, he is just the same body mold as the Extremis Iron Man. So like I said, I don't really mind him using body molds and all that. But yeah, he's just absolutely sick. Love the paintwork on this guy. He's got this nice kind of cherry red, I would say, more metallic. Nice blue that matches in. I mean, if you look at the Iron Patriot, he's basically mocking Captain America and Iron Man at the same time. Of course, he's got the red, white, and blue, and of course Iron Man's armor. So yeah, they really did a great job with this particular figure. Now, of course, he has the standard articulation. His head goes side to side, and I don't know if all of yours does this, but his head goes way back. I mean, that is sick right there. I mean, all action figures should do this. I mean, that should be a standard. I mean, so if you have him in a dope flying pose, I mean, his head goes all the way back. I mean, that is sick. Now, Ryan Wright told me that his doesn't go as far back, so I don't know, maybe the rest of you guys do. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, all figures should have their heads go back this far, especially flyers. Let's make that a standard, people. Like I said, once again, he's got beautiful paint all around. So, of course, he's got movement in the shoulder. It can rotate all the way around, but I don't like to rotate him. He's got a joint at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. Oh, he's also got one at the bicep. Forgot to say that. Upper chest rotate. He's got one right at the thigh. The knees are double jointed. Great job for the Marvel Universe, giving them the double joints. Should have some double joints in the elbow, but that's okay. And very limited articulation in the ankle. So, I don't know. I think it's just more of the Iron Patriot, or actually the Iron Man in general, because a lot of them have it. Of course, he has the standard palm out. Alright, so now I'm going to try this new scoring system I'm going to try doing for most of my reviews, see how that goes and how I like it. So now box art, or box I should say, is going to get a solid 10 for me. I really like the Marvel Universe box. It's just how it should be. I mean, you got a nice artwork on the corner there, which is awesome to me. I mean, really like all his work that he does. I can't remember the guy's name, which is killing me, so I'll figure it out one day. And then, of course, the display window shows the full figure, what you're going to get, you know, as far as accessories go. Nice bio on the back and other characters in the wave. So the box art definitely is going to get a 10 from me. Paint job, solid 10. I mean, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. I love the glossiness. It's just a complete shine all around. I mean, he really does stand out when I put him in with all the other characters. Definitely dope paint job. So definitely get a 10 for that. Now, as far as articulation, it's going to get a solid 8 for me, just because they still have that problem with the hips. I just am not a big fan of the hip joint that they use. Just because you can't really get them into, you know, all the other ones, you really still can't get them to like a superb kicking pose or so, which kind of hinders that. So, but yet, I mean, this right here, him being able to do that, definitely gets a good nod as far as I'm concerned with articulation. I mean, look at that. I mean, I can get him in a completely dope flying pose, so he definitely is going to get an 8 for that. Sculpt, it's a beautiful sculpt. So I have to give it a solid 10 for that, just because it's just a perfect sculpt, how he should be. So I mean, even this guy gets a 10 for me, just because it's just a beautiful sculpt they made out for him. So definitely that. So box art gets a 10. Articulation is going to get an 8. Paint is going to get a solid 10. And what else did I say? Sculpt, yes, right. That's going to get a 10 from me as well. So just want to try out the new scoring system I'm going to implement in all my reviews. So there you guys have it. My favorite Marvel Universe figure, Iron Patriot. Peace, community.